Hey everybody, you guys ready for the new year? I was about to make some queso for tonight. I'm gonna do that video in just a second, but I thought I better get my black-eyed peas going. So I have a frozen bag of black-eyed peas because I don't grow those. And I've got them in a pot over here, and I just covered them with some water pretty good because you're gonna cook them for quite a while. I say quite a while, it's not like hours and hours, but a lot of that liquid is going to go away. You'll probably end up having to put some more in there. But I cover it pretty good with some water, and then I get about 3 slices of bacon. So let's get y'all down here where you can see. There we go. I just get me about 3 slices of bacon here. Separate them and just throw them in the pot. Let's turn that on about a medium high right now. I'm gonna add some garlic powder. I normally just sprinkle this in there, and I'm gonna try to give y'all some measurement. So this is a half a teaspoon. I'll start out with this. Now, if I come back later and it's not tasting like I want it to, then I will add more. But this is some onion powder. I'm gonna do a half a teaspoon of that too. Well, if I can get it in there. And this is some black pepper. I'm only going to do about 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. It goes a long way. Let's do that's a half. I'm going to do at least 1 teaspoon of salt. I may come back and add more later. It really is, everything that you cook is just dependent on your taste. Every mom cooks differently, so, or dad, I guess some dads cook. Not in my house. They hit the grill and that's about it. But it just really depends on your taste. So, you'll just put the smallest amount in there first and then come back later, and you can always add to it. So you don't want to get too much of something and then have to come back later and go, oh, you know what? That didn't turn out so good. I'm going to go ahead and use my slotted spoon. That way I don't have to dirty up 2 things of dishes. Just stir that up a little bit. And I'm going to bring it to a boil. Once I get it to a boil, then I'm going to turn it down to a simmer and cover it with the lid and let it just sit there and cook until it gets to the consistency that I want. So I'll be back later to show y'all. These black-eyed peas are starting to boil, and they are making the house smell so good. So now that I've brought it to a boil, I am going to turn it down to like a medium to low, and I'm going to put a lid on it. Just like that. We'll be back. Well, our black-eyed peas are done. They just need to cook for a little bit longer. I want to cook some of that juice off of there because there's still way too much on there, and I need some more salt. I'm putting another half a teaspoon of salt in there for now. Now mix that up a little bit. And then I'm just going to let it cook for a little bit. Black-eyed peas are done. We still have about 4.5 hours. But we got to try some anyway. I'm gonna make me some cornbread too. Those are delicious. Well, Happy New Year, everyone, and I will see you next year. Bye. Go make you some.